누구도 건드릴 수 없는 모래 위는 세계 침략될 불빛을 느꼈어.
음양화합! History gives us insight into our present and future. It's a pity people these days don't study it more. Here lies a great story, yet not a single record remains. This story is a treasure worth more than gold. Will no one hear this tale? Anyone?
Please hear my tale. Please stop and listen. People are trying to go about their busy lives. So, out with it. Let's hear about this great and wonderful history. Don't tell me I've got to pay for it.
You cannot buy history with money, but nothing in life comes without a cost. Wait, where are you going? Hey, how about this? I'll tell you first, then you can pay if you like it. This tomb is the resting place of a loyal servant who sacrificed himself to support a king from ancient times. When the king beheaded this servant, white blood poured out, flowers fell from the sky, and the heavens and earth wept. And the tombstone for that servant was placed by the king himself. So, was my story worth a bit of buckwheat jelly and pork?
Lies! Untruths! Mr. Kim should pay for the tale!
Or would you prefer another one?
So naive. Listen, you're just gonna keep letting people choose whether they pay for your stories or not? Hold on. Why you call me Mr. Kim? My last name isn't even Kim. Did you say buckwheat jelly and pork? Aha! You're a Gabby, aren't you?
How did you figure it out? Jeez, here goes nothing. Stand back or you'll get hurt. Aw, what's with people here? The soup mold Mr. Kims were always enchanted by my stories.
Oh, I was just joking. Are you a real Duoksini? What in the world are you doing here?
What do you mean? I'm just making a living. What else? Since I've been exposed, I might as well say it out loud. I'm starving. Could you please get me something to eat?
Is the gukbap of dal bowl I've been serving up for 25 years. Come, grab a seat. Welcome to my tavern.
Wow, this buckwheat jelly. The texture is so delightful. So, you seem like honest Mr. Kims. Do you want to hear another exciting tale from history?
Nope, one is plenty, thank you. Are you lost or something? What's a Duoksini doing down here instead of up in Duoksini Forest?
Huh? You think I'm lost? I'm on a secret mission.
Not so secret anymore, is it? Who is this secret mission for?
Before I say more, there's one more Kebi you must meet. Over this way.
If you've been sending your prayers to the gods of heaven and earth, stop now. The line is far too long. Your prayers will not get heard, not in this lifetime. Instead, send your prayers this way. Hey, wake up. You've got visitors.
Who are you talking to? Is that a broom? Who put it here?
This is Pray Kebi. He's also on an undercover mission, hence the silence. May the hearts of all Mr. Kims warm in front of this pagoda, and may their deepest, most heartfelt prayers be heard. However, when all eyes are closed and their sins can freely spill out, it's quite interesting what things you can hear. Whew, that was a lot of talking. I'm getting thirsty. Ahem. If only I had a refreshing bowl of icy cold makgeolli.
Well, they say Dokebi always repay a favor. I'll find a nice place close by. See you there.
Indeed. Pray Kebi will gladly repay the favor. Don't worry.
This place is just perfect. We shall see what kind of stories we can unearth here. Strange Mr. Kim informed Mr. Kim. Come have a drink with us. Ah, this is our friend Pray Kebi.
Are you guys drinking again? I will pass. I drank all the glasses the Mr. Kims filled for their prayers.
Okay, now that your belly's full, tell us, what is this secret mission you've come all the way here for?
I'm on a secret mission on the Dokebi Princess's orders. I've come to find a Kebi cap.
Kebi cap? They have caps specially designed for Dokebi? Why on earth do you think you'd find something like that in Darbol?
It's a cap that grants you invisibility powers, and the princess claims that she lost it in Dalbul.
Whoa, I knew that Dokebi were magical, but I didn't know there was such a thing.
Is that really something worth getting hung up on right now? Our lives are at stake if we don't find it. Punishment would be welcome. Much better than the King Duoksini chewing us up and spitting us out. And the tales of ages past. All I've stored will be wiped away. And I will be reborn as a soulless soldier Kebi. The king has been robbed of his most precious Kebi bag. Therefore, our princess set out to search for the Kebi bag. A seemingly impossible task without the Kebi cap, in order to avoid rekindling the king's wrath.
Perhaps all you Mr. Kims have heard the story. The incident that occurred in Moodle. A case of murder. It wasn't simply a murder case for us. The victim involved was a very close friend of ours, the chief of Sumo.
To hear of the death of his dear friend, Mr. Kim, and to see one take the life of another to fulfill their greed, that's what infuriated him. Most Mr. Kims are unaware of the true reason for the chief's murder. They don't know he was actually killed for possessing the Kebi bat. The king, being a good friend to the chief, lent him the bat. And he was furious when he learned the chief was murdered and the bat was missing.
Ah, I remember reading about it on that poster. Is that why the Sumo village fell into ruin?
Indeed, but it wasn't intended. Not only did the king like Sumo, he was quite fond of all the Mr. Kims.
Another boy.
On a day much like today, the sky thundered in betrayal. And lightning happened to strike Sumo. We lost the lives of many Mr. Kim friends that day.
Gosh, I'm sorry for your loss. Huh? Didn't know it was gonna rain today.
Wait. This energy.
It's King Duoksini, soldier Kimmy!
There's too many. Can we get away?
Our traveler here happens to be quite the brawler, so... all you guys have to do is protect me.
You see? They won't listen. They only obey the commands of their king.
They could overrun the village. How did you two Kebbies manage to stay alive?
King Duoksini, in a rage, was going to turn everyone into soldier kibbies. The king managed to come to his senses in time for a few of us to be spared his wrath. Beneath that rage, deep down, the king still adored the Mr. Kims.
It was thanks to the princess's involvement that any Dokebi remained, because King Duoksini is crazy about his daughter.
He's crazy about his daughter. So the princess stopped him from hurting the humans?
That's right. The princess also really likes Mr. Kims, so he had to stop, for her sake. And he's lived with that decision until now.
But there's not much time. Your wrestling, I mean fighting skills were amazing.
Would you like to take part in writing the history of Dokebi Forest? If you help find the cap and bat, everything can return to the way it was.
First, you must find the cap. I've heard the gossip of people that come to my pagoda. Old man Dangu of Dolbo gets up before sunrise and goes about cleaning the village every day.
There's a chance you might have picked up the cap. So, will you help? Dokebi always repay a kindness.
I don't know what that old man carries around with him, but I almost lost control of my disguise magic when I got too close. Rumor has it, he suffered from an illness at a young age, and ever since, he's developed some sort of hoarding habit.
What's so special about this Kebby bat? I mean, sure, anything about Dokebi's probably ain't ordinary.
Haven't you heard of Biddy Bat Bop? Just a swing of the club and bop! You've got what you need. From today on, strange Mr. Kim and foreign Mr. Kim, we shall call you guys our friends. We believe in you.
look like a government official? And as you can see, I don't sell anything of the sort.
I heard that every morning you go around and clean the entire village. You never once spotted something cat-like?
Don't doubt my vision. I can even see the kebbies on your back. They say if you fool the kebbies, there's a big price to pay.
Whoa, they were right about you. You got the eye of a tiger. With eyes like that, surely such a cat wouldn't have gone undetected by you.
Sure, I might have picked it up, but I don't have it now. I also can't say I know where or who has it. I will tell you I didn't give it away for free. Do you have any idea which novels are popular these days?
Novels? Heck, I'm not sure I know much about... I mean, novels. I'm your man. Just tell me what you need to know.
There's a book called The Dale Flower, and just reading it puts a smile on your face. They say a scholar named Samshik from Nopse wrote it. But that scholar wrote many other books besides The Dale Flower. They're all so popular. He's truly talented. That scholar said he was looking for someone to take on a ghostwriting job for him. If you lend me your aid, I shall connect you to him. What is so special about this cap? I'm thinking I should have tried it on when I had the chance. Dulce? He headed off to Nopse. He had that small kebby and big kebby with him.
Feels like something good is going to happen today.
You're here. This is the house old man Jongu mentioned. Scholar Samshik lives here, and you can rent books to boot. Historic Kebby used the excuse of ghost writing to wander off, while Prey Kebby's being used as a broom, sweeping the floor. From my knowledge, Scholar Samshik is the youngest of 3 brothers. Apparently, they were quite well off in the capital, but moved here after losing everything. Wise of him to think of making a living off writing. The oldest brother headed to Nampo, and the second went to Dalbon. The older brothers were doing well, but Samshik, well, his writing wasn't the best. He had to work on a farm to make ends meet, when his writing suddenly improved, and voila! However, it seems his sequels haven't been doing so well recently. He's on all sorts of medication, trying to get himself back up. Nothing ever happens so suddenly. Something seems off with his story. What do you think, Traveler? You want to try and talk to him yourself?
Where are you? Oh! No. I was just writing the scene where the female lead of the Dolly Flower is searching for the male lead. A great writer knows the importance of channeling their character's emotions. Is there a particular book you're looking for? Thank you for supporting my books. But what did you mean by help? Who told you I was in need of assistance?
This traveler that I'm guiding here came from across the sea. They were touched by your novels and came all the way here to meet you. They have some great ideas to get your creative juices going, and we're looking to strike a business arrangement.
Did you say across the sea? I was running out of ideas, and was starting to regret hiring a ghostwriter. But what did you have in mind? A what? You're a fraud. That's not an idea from across the sea. That's an object from our lands. One who wears the cap becomes invisible from head to toe. See? It's no exotic curio from across the sea. You're just trying to trick me.
Oh, that's strange. You're the first person I've met who knew anything of it. Perhaps you've seen this Kebby cap before?
A heap of curses upon those who lie to Duoksini. Where is the Kebby cap?
Talking Rome. Please forgive me, Sir Kebbys, for I have sinned. I'll tell you everything, the whole truth. Please, just give me one chance. I used the Kebby cap to spy on the lives of certain individuals. My books were so realistic because it was all from real life. That's why they sold so well.
That's not what the cap was created for. Tell me, where's the cap now?
The thing is, I was heading to the wash place while wearing the cap, and I accidentally tripped and fell into the stream. That's when I lost it. I thought a wild animal might have picked it up, so I went to the mountains, and I came across this monster. It looked like it didn't have any legs or a head.
It seems a mountain animal may have worn the cap by coincidence. Only certain parts of the body become invisible if there is a hole in the cap.
So you're saying you took the cap, and then you lost it? You're gonna pay for this, you audacious Mr. Tim!
I promise to live as an honest man. Please, Sir Kebbys, I ask for your forgiveness just this one time.
Over there! There's that only kind of visible thing. But that doesn't look like any animal. Its eyes. Is that also a power of the Gebi cap? Did you get it? Did you? Show it to me. Aw, it's all torn and raggedy. So that's why it wasn't fully invisible. But is the cap any good now? Historic Gebi said a seriously damaged cap can't be fixed by just anyone. He recommended we take it to Auntie Arion. Scholar Samshik, when he was in Peepin' Tom mode, said he saw that Arion was raising a pair of siblings he took under his wings. And that if you brought the siblings a small gift of dried persimmon, he would fix up the cap for you in no time. And look, Auntie Arion is a lot kinder than he looks, so don't be alarmed. I'll head off to tell the Gebbies that we found the cap.
I will tear apart anyone who disturbs the peace of Nopse with my own two paws. So this is what all the commotion was about. I'm sorry, but I've got children to take care of. Those siblings lost their mother to a tiger and almost became the sun and moon themselves, if you know what I mean. I've been keeping my eye on them ever since. You brought this for them? I guess the Gebbies must really be desperate, huh? Hand over the cap and wait right over there. I'll fix it up quick for you. It'll only take a minute. Just hold tight. Here you go. How'd I do it so fast? That's just the power of the Stripe Folk. You don't need anything else, right? I've got two siblings I must take care of. How much? No fee for this. I know that Dokebi always return a favor. So please tell them to pay me a visit for the holidays. If they don't come, I'll tear that cat to confetti. Just kidding. Tell those Gebbies I want them to repay me by helping those two who almost wound up becoming the sun and the moon. Oh, finally! We can deliver good news to the princess. Thank you. It's reassuring to know that there are plenty of good Mr. Kims out there.
As for the writer, Mr. Kim, we took care of him, so you don't need to worry. Let's not to risk it then. So, foreign Mr. Kim can bring the cap to the Dokebi forest. Since foreign Mr. Kim was the one who found the cap, you should do the honor of delivering it to the princess yourself.
What if our traveler here decides to take off with the cap?
Have faith. We're friends, aren't we? Meanwhile, strange Mr. Kim, why don't you stay back and help us out?
We shall prepare some of the princess's favorite foods, and then follow after you. So get going!
Wait a minute! Stop there! Where do you think you're going? This is where the Dokebi princess resides, and in its current state of upheaval, not a place just anyone may enter. Oh, there's a historic heavy charm stuck on your back, Mr. Kim. Let's take a look. Tippy cap? The time has come! I take back what I said before. You may enter.
Mr. Kim? You're not safe here. If you don't want to be eaten alive, leave now. Oh, is this my cap? How did you... And who are you?
This traveler here has come from across the sea to help you, Princess. And I'm Dulce from Hanji County, their assistant.
You came from across the sea to help me? Is that true?
Princess, there's no time to waste. You must use the cap to go search for the bat.
If you lend me your aid, I promise to return the favor someday. But only once. Even if you should end up in the depths of hell, I will find a way to help you. It's like a war zone in here. I'd be willing to go retrieve the bat myself, but Father is just too stubborn. Father will gobble up any dokebi who sides with Mr. Kim's. He's endlessly spewing gobbled kebis back out as soldier kebis. He's even gotten into my hidden rice cake storage. He's being so petty, isn't he? I was secretly helping the Mr. Kims from Sumo, but when he caught on, he put a stop to that as well. And that's not the end of it. Father's soldier kebis are going around tormenting any Mr. Kims who have lost their way in the forest. My father gives those lost Mr. Kims such terrifying quizzes, and if they answer incorrectly, they are beaten unconscious. How can he do this to the Mr. Kims? So now it's an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. I will retrieve the red bean rice cakes by taking down the soldier kebis guarding the treasure chest.
that the Dokebi had a wicked side to them, but I didn't know they would gang up on lost travelers.
I know. This is so embarrassing. All of this over a bat. I agree that there's a charm to old objects, but is he really so dissatisfied with the new one I made?
Calm down, Princess. You know it's not about the bat. I heard that he was close with the chief of Sumo, the one who passed from this world. So close that he trusted him with the Gebi bat. I don't blame him for being so upset.
It's embarrassing to admit as a princess, but my father led me to believe that I could never go beyond Sumol. I thought something terrible would happen if I ever left, and I only realized after I grew up that it was just him being overprotective. Yes, and once when the cap accidentally fell off my head, I was almost caught by a group of Mr. Kims. Luckily, a person passing by hid me in that split second. That person turned out to be the Sato of the village. Yeah, and he returned me home safely. As a show of gratitude, he was allowed to borrow the Kebi bat. My father's dearest friend, the chief of Sumo, was entrusted with the duty of delivering the bat. The Donghae office claims they're trying their best to find the bat, but they haven't found any leads so far. Thanks to you, Mr. Kims, I have my Kebi cap back. With this, I plan to infiltrate the Donghae office to uncover the truth.
You mean the Donghae office presided over by the Yongam of the East? Nah, he would have told you if he found the bat.
As the saying goes, the darkest shadow is cast directly beneath the lamp. You can never be sure of even your most trusted allies. Besides, the Yongam was the one who asked for it. I searched every nook and cranny of Nampo, but turned up nothing. The only place I couldn't look was the Donghae office. Some dark barrier, invisible to the naked eye, was blocking the way. However, my Kebi cap will allow me to break through it.
We know that cap's powerful, but it's still dangerous to go alone. We'll be waiting at the marketplace just in case, so come to us right away if something happens.
Such kind-hearted Mr. Kims. Thank you for your consideration. As for you Kebis, you shall protect this place until I return.
I'm back from escorting the princess. Phew, the tavern's unusually quiet today, don't you think, Traveler?
That's 'cause it's a special day today in Nampo. Care to guess why that is? What? Ain't you seen a Pungmul troupe before? Come check us out. We're having a Pungmulin' time over there.
No thanks. We're waiting for a Gebi, friend. She'll be here any minute.
Don't be shy. Just take a peek at our performance. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience, I guarantee you. Well, seeing as you're not from Sumu, you might not be familiar with this tale. It's called Beady Bop Gebi Bat.
A Gebi bat? What are you trying to do? The heavens will smite us all if we don't watch our mouths about the Gebis.
Oh, don't be such a stick in the mud. I'm sure the Gebis will enjoy a fun little story about them. We're not making fun of him. It's all a joke. So, what do you say? I know I got your attention. Come on over. Jose, if you don't mind adding a bit of your energy, it's always more fun to join in instead of watching from the side.
You talking to me? No way, I'm not the person for that.
It ain't too hard, trust me. Just shout, "Ursu!" Let's go! Chihuahua! You could just riff on it. All right then, finish up your meal. We'll be waiting. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to our show. With a bitty bap, here comes the Gabby Band!
Orsu! Here comes the story loop! A wealthy Dokevia bat, he did hold a prized possession worth more than gold. Bitty bop, he would swing it with zeal. Money clinking, women giggling, bitty bop, it never fails. Bitty bop, a silk thread here, bitty bop, a river there. With a bitty bop, all manner of things appear. Whether lying sick or standing tall and proud, with a bitty bop that makes us shiver, we all bow down and bowed. But wait, what's that? What's that sound? A slice at toast stole the bat? I go! Oh my, what do we do? Oh, what do we do? The Dokebi wailed, boo-hoo, and cried a huge hole in the sky. Knock, knock, who's there? Knock, knock, anyone? The Sato shouted, full of greed. Step back, Bitty Bop, it's not your bat. One strong swing and Bitty Bop heads fell off with the fluff. Those who saw gasped in shock and dismay. I go, what a pity. We'll just Bitty Bop away. The tired Kenny wept and wailed until a shiny new bat he hailed. A crack of lightning had struck his foes, knocking nasty Dokeni down. One strong swing and Bitty Bop heads fell off with the flop. Those who saw gasped in shock and dismay. I go until our great king finally awakes. All of us will Bitty Bop away!
Isn't that story about us? Having fun, were you? I hope you had as much fun as I did listening to your improvisations. Yes, and that is exactly the source of my deep disappointment. It means they had been lying to our faces all along. Honestly, I think I'd rather not have found the bat.
I'm afraid it is what it is, Your Highness. We humans are not all sunshine and rainbows. Though that Pumur guy gave me this scroll for helping him out with his performance.
A scroll? Let me see.
So you hear a Bitty Bop? You're curious what that sound means? That's right! Bitty Bop! A thump with a bat and suddenly something magically appears! A full power swing with the Dokebi bat. Wow! Leaves you wanting to swing it more!
troops may be talented enough to make up enticing stories, but this is not something you can draw without seeing it with your own eyes. No, I have changed my mind.
What? What are you talking about? You're not going to return it to the king?
I saw a glimpse of the bat's history when I touched it. The Yungam of the East summoned Father with the power of the bat. He said to follow his words if my father wanted to protect the Mr. Kims. He said that if we didn't prepare an army for him, he would harm the dear Mr. Kims. I thought Father was simply creating soldier kebis out of rage over losing the bat. But a meager Mr. Kim had threatened him, and he was sacrificing the dokebi because of it. No matter how much he cared about the Mr. Kims, our father, the king, whose throne does he serve? Is it for the sake of Mr. Kims or the dokebi?
Princess, what do you plan on doing?
Slay the soldier kebis and light up the altar. Then, sprinkle some horse's blood on the altar. Then my father will appear.
Betrayal from a trusted one cuts deeper than a knife. You, Mr. Kims, are no longer friends of Kenny kind. I, Duoksini, King of the Dokebi, shall rain down judgment upon you all! Return to where you belong!
Father, enough! You have proven your incompetence. You do not have what it takes to be the leader of us Dokebi. Do you love Mr. Kims more than us? How much more Kebi blood must be spilled? Is this truly the choice you wish to make, Father?
That Mr. Kim is innocent.
So were the people of Sumol.
The thunderbolts in Sumol, that was a mistake.
Lies! You knew from the start the bat had already fallen into the Yangom's hands. You gave in to their putrid black... all to protect your beloved Mr. Kim's. Isn't that what fuels your anger? How could you betray your own people in such a disgraceful... foolish. So pathetic and foolish. Do not blame me if I choose to claim your throne as my own. Unlike your foul vision, my kingdom shall stand for the good of the Dokebi.
Are you all right, Princess? Golly, after all that, I don't know what to say to make you feel better.
In all honesty, I'm just as lost as my father is, despite my confident outburst against him. I apologize to both of you, Mr. Kims, but I had to confirm where my father's heart truly lies. I cannot let the few devilish Mr. Kims take advantage of our goodwill any longer. Without change, our kind will be erased one by one. The day will come when our great tales will only be found in legends.
But you gave one heck of a speech. King Duoksini might finally change his ways. There must be a way to protect the Togepi forest without having to turn your back on us. Plus, you've got your Gebi back. Nobody, not even that Yongam, can threaten you anymore. And with a charismatic leader such as yourself, I'm sure we can all work out a better solution.
I would not have been able to retrieve the bat without your help. I would like to call upon your outstanding wisdom and bravery again. Forgive him? I can't say I'm thrilled about the idea, but if that is what you Mr. Kim's wish... Thinking back, I believe I may have been too hard on my father. Were my words not filled with spite?
Nah, some constructive criticism never hurts. It's fine, you guys are family. I'm sure it would have been an enlightening experience for the king. Who else would be able to speak like that to him? Arguing and apologizing is what brings families closer.
Even so, I still can't return the Kebi bat without him paying for all the Kebi sacrifices he has turned a blind eye to. Ah! Why don't you give him a good smack on the back for me? Then let's have a feast after. Like you said, fighting and apologizing will tighten our bonds. And besides, food always tastes better after a good fight.
That's not what I was getting at. I guess I'll go prepare the feast then.
Blood is blind, as you Mr. Kim say. Who would have known it was referring to my father?
Trusted one cuts deeper than a knife. You, Mr. Kims, are no longer friends of Kenny kind. I, Duoksini, King of the Dokebi, shall rain down judgment upon you all! him. Be my friend.
It has come to this. My dear daughter, promise me just one thing. Mr. Kims are our friends. Will you please protect them?
Dearest father, my king, are you saying I would kick you out? No, of course I wouldn't. I'm upset with you, but not forever. I want to forgive you. Here, father, I am returning to you your Kebi bat. So please, return our Kebis back to their dreamful selves again. Phew! It's done. Thank you, Mr. Kims, for sticking with me till the very end.
Even after many twists and turns, things ended well. So, between Mr. Kims and the Duoksini, everything is peachy, right?
Yep. But as I said earlier, taking care of the Kebis will be my priority. We must protect the forest so that we can continue writing great history with the Mr. Kims. Isn't that right?
Dare mutilate my tongues on God? There will be no place in this forest where my curse will not reach! You shall face your doom in my hands! Save me!
You're right. It's a choice for the future. Okay, we'll be heading back to Darbo. We're exhausted.
Thank you for your hard work. I shall never forget your kindness. All right, safe travels. I hope your bravery and wisdom can inspire me again in the future.
Is this an instrument from across the sea? My word, the sound is incredible.
Yes, sir. They put a strap on this guitar to carry it around upright, instead of strumming it in a stationary position like a gayagum.
I am at a loss for what to do with my wrist and fingers. Never had I imagined encountering an instrument of this sort.
Are you a traveler from across the sea? Do you happen to know how to play this guitar?
Oh, perfect timing. Wandering soul from afar, greetings. Could you show me how to play this?
Oh, traveler, what a unique sound. Can't tell if you're any good since I've never heard it before.
As expected of a foreign instrument, it sounds quite different from the instruments here. Though the sound may be unrefined, it holds the power to stir the heart of the listener. Since you've shared music from across the sea, might I also offer some insight into the instruments of this land? When crafting any of our instruments, the choice of wood for the body is of utmost importance. As it happens, there are many fine trees in this vicinity. I suggest you feel them with your own hands. I am curious to see the musical perspectives of those from abroad. Looks like you've chosen trees with fine resonance. Truly, it's been some time since I've had a conversation about sound.
These days, everyone is too busy making a living to find the time to relax and take it easy.
Well now, what kind of business does a troubadour like yourself have down here in Dalbol?
I came here in search of some special items. I heard that nowadays Dalbol is more prosperous than Nampo. To be honest, I was planning to visit Hanji County, home of the Musa. I wanted to give a unique gift to those who only know a life of combat.
Hanji County, you say? Past Shinide Forest and Nampo, that Hanji County?
I see. Come to think of it, the way you speak, you're from Hanji County. This is truly fate. Would you choose a gift for them?
I would if I could, but it's been quite some time since I left Hanji County. Oh, right. Our traveler has a good eye for quality. I'll leave it to them.
Oh, thank you. It needs to be something special. Something befitting the hospitality I'll surely receive in their care. Well chosen. I quite like what you've picked. I hope they will appreciate it as well. And with my music added, it will surely be even more moving. Have you ever heard of the instrument called the Tide Turner flute? It is a wondrous flute that summons the Bamboo Legion, a troop of soldiers made of bamboo. I heard that the Bekjuk steel where the Tide Turner flute is said to have been crafted can be found in Hanji County. As a musician and a storyteller, it is only fitting that I make a visit, don't you think?
I've traveled far and wide across Donghae, but I've never heard of the Tide Turner flute before. Is it expensive?
It cannot be valued in monetary terms. Also, it is not particularly well known. It all started in the dream of a king from a distant past. I'd love to tell you more, but that's all I can say for now.
Look here now. I appreciate the theatrical build-up. But no man enjoys being brought to the edge and being left to hang there like that.
The thought just occurred to me. How nice it would be to have a traveling companion.
No, and no need to go through that trouble on my account. The road there is bumpy, full of potholes, and swarming with bugs.
That's no excuse not to stop by your hometown and say hello. Time may march onward, but your relationships will always remain. Well, the ritual at Duoksini takes place on a full moon, so we only need to reach the town by then.
Huh? We don't have much time left, do we? Ain't the full moon the day after tomorrow?
What are you talking about? We still have 10 days. Oh, thoughts of the Tide Turner flute made me miscount. No matter how fast we travel, we won't be able to arrive at Hanji County in time. What should we... Dulce, you are from Hanji County. Is there no way to get there in time? I have even prepared a gift.
Well, crossing Mount Tebek is our first option, and passing through Duoksini Forest is the second.
If we cross Mount Tebek, we will face tiger attacks. But the situation in Duoksini Forest is not to be taken lightly either. If one dies from a tiger attack, they become a changi. So if the choice is ours to make, I say let us go through Duoksini Forest. It is said that the Duoksini fear hot and red blood. Would you assist me in hunting beasts for some? I have little experience in such matters. We have much luggage to carry, so Dulce and I will go ahead. Let us meet at the entrance to Duoksini Forest. You have arrived. Look at this. What a sight after all these years. A talking bamboo sprout? How peculiar. Even Dulce here has never encountered such a thing before.
A decade can bring about great changes, even in the mountains.
I want to go home, Bam. It's been too long since I've seen my mother. Boo. It was all thanks to the naughty Glokebi that I got lost. And my mother's gift was snatched in a flash. Boo.
Aw, gee, that's unfortunate. Let's help him.
Follow the bamboo leaf trail, Bam, and bring back my mother's gift. Wow! Thank you so much, Bam! I'll ask my mother to make something delicious for you. Boo! Our mother is really pretty. She draws well and writes poems too. Bam!
This talk is suddenly making me miss Mama Dulce, too. Well, would you like to join our ragtag band?
Where are we going, Bam? I have to go to Hanji County. Boo!
Incidentally, we are also heading to Hanji County. Let's go together. But, are you alright? Your body looks worse for wear.
I don't know, Bam. I keep getting bruises lately. Seems like something's wrong with Shimide Forest.
Well, that won't do. Why don't we get you treated before we go? You require the energy of the forest, isn't that right? But the only dense forest nearby is Dokkaebi Forest.
Don't worry, our blood runs red hot, so even Dokkaebi won't dare to attack us recklessly. We'll look for a safe place, so please find us something to eat, traveler.
Me? Boo? Oh, Bam! Right in the heartstrings!
Look! The bruises on the bambooling have disappeared. It's a bit unsettling that we're taking shelter in the ruins of Sumur, but...
While we take a break, can you continue the story you were telling us earlier?
Ah, you mean the story of the Tide Turner flute? Good. Among us troubadours, it is known as the legend of Shimnide Forest. Long ago, there was a king who had a dream. Bo Huang of Mount Ashi was driving a flock of black crows and settled in a bamboo forest where he set about eating bamboo sprouts. The king believed this to be an auspicious sign. Just then, a flock of black crows passed by in the sky. The king wondered if it was a dream or reality and began chasing the crows without realizing it. As he chased them, he found himself in Shimnide Forest. There, he discovered an ancient stele and white bamboo. The stele was said to have been inscribed with the following words.
This is a treasure bestowed from the heavens to a noble king. Making a flute from white bamboo will bring peace to the world when played.
The king was filled with gratitude and followed the heavenly command. Soldiers crowned with bamboo sprigs appeared and swore to protect the country.
Ooh, is this a story about the Bamboo Legion, Boo? The story I know is different, Bam.
Well, ain't bamboolins also made of bamboo? What's your version of the story?
The Bamboo Legion is attacking Hanji County, Bam! And they're asking us to join the fight, Boo!
What does that mean? Are you saying that Hanji County is at war with the Bamboo Legion?
Yes, Bam! The people of Hanji County are so nice. My friends spurned them when they heard the Bamboo Legion's words.
We're bound to run into them on our way to Hanji County. We need the Traveler to draw their attention.
Yeah, just hit them, bam! It doesn't matter, Boo! They say bamboo grows better when it's beaten, Boo! getting bruises on my body because I'm on the side of bad people, Boo.
Thank you for finding our bambooling. Shouldn't have sent him out during these dangerous times.
Bam! Thanks to you, we arrived safely. This is where I should be, Boo.
Due to my poor judgment, I thought we'd lost him forever. I am the chief of Hanji County, Dawn. What brings you to Hanji County? As you can see, it's in a terrible state right now.
We came to pay our respects to the Bekjuk steel that gave birth to the Tide Turner flute, the legend of Shimnide Forest. Though it seems like we came at the wrong time, we come bearing gifts.
Such overly generous gifts for our humble homestead. On behalf of all Hanji County, I express my gratitude. Please come inside. If you need anything, look for my son, Ondan.
You came just in time. This guy's falling all over himself, saying he'll help with anything I need.
You came back to your hometown after a long time. It'll be sad if no one recognizes you. There's a potion that can resurface old and forgotten memories. I know a skilled master who makes it. Well, I'll introduce you to him. Let's go together. Oh, wait. Since the master's been around over 20 years, he'll surely recognize you just by your face.
Oh, it's fine. You've got enough on your plate as the chief's son. Oh, hang on. Show me your to-do list again. Hand over fodder to Morong. Oh. Keep old lady Ma Young company in Nampo. Deliver a letter to Dudor in Nampo. Gather herbs with Shini in Nampo. Give an empty crate to Trunk Gebi. Help Tum Gebi trim his beard in Solgaji Forest. Huh? Shouldn't you be putting this kind of effort into helping your own village? Why expend all this effort on other villages?
How can I refuse when they ask for help so earnestly? When we help each other, everyone wins. Who needs compensation? Neighbors only pay for help with love.
Okay, stop right there. I've been around the block a few times, and I got quite a few years on you, so listen up. Folks will take advantage of you if you just say yes to everything. Well, people think you're a fool. Then, if you keep on doing favors, folks will just keep on expecting it. Always giving and not doing any taking ain't no way to live. And if you ever can't help them for some reason, those same kind of neighbors will start saying the worst things about you, Ondao.
Are you like my big bro now? Can I call you Big Bro Dulce? Well, I've never heard anyone say any bad things, so
You don't have to concern yourself with that.
No one in their right mind would badmouth you openly. They'll do it behind your back.
Here in Hanji County, when there's a drought or a flood, the plants all die. The animals suffer and eventually die too. So you can imagine things can get pretty difficult when that happens. But as the chief's son, I've always been taken care of, ever since I was a child. So now, I want to give back to others.
What you're doing ain't giving. It's just a fool's errand making everyone rely on you.
Whenever your father hears rumors that foolish Ondal lives in Hanji County, how do you think he takes it? His sighs are so great and so deep, it feels like the county itself will collapse. Mr. Troubadour seems to have dozed off. But since the two of you are standing around, the chief wants to show you something. It's the tomb of Martial God Haya. The chief wants to show you something. It's the tomb of Martial God Haya.
Have you looked around the village? And have you met my son? Hanji County was once a poor village, but thanks to Martial God Hayam, it has greatly developed. Afterward, we produced countless warriors, winning the Martial God tournament held in the capital every 10 years. They joined the Soryan Corps, the best martial artists in the land, and helped elevate Hanji County's reputation. Still, we do not let excessive praise get to our heads, and always stay humble through constant training. Dealing with the Bamboo Legion has left us short on hands, so we would be grateful if you could lend us yours.
Did I keep you waiting? As a child, coming here always cleared my mind and reinvigorated my body. Strangely enough, after visiting this place, I'd have the power to take down a wild boar with a single blow. Oh, was I too loud?
As expected of one from Hanji County, your body still remembers after all these years. While we're here, can I ask you a favor? It's something that my son should be doing, but he's always busy helping people in other parts. Instead of those in his own Hanji County.
Yeah. Our brief meeting with him earlier had me worried as well. Think he might settle down a bit once he gets married? If something truly precious comes along, I'm sure he won't neglect his duties. And if he does, his wife will be there to give him an earful.
You catch on quickly. Even though it's frustrating, it's just his nature.
So, what can I do for you? I'd love to help out any way I can. This is my hometown, after all.
Actually, the Musa of the Soryan Corps have come down to Hanji County. We're going to perform the ritual at Bekjuk Steel. And I was wondering if you could help us prepare?
Oh? Isn't the Bamboo Legion's attack on Hanji County making it difficult to perform the ritual?
That's why the Soryan Corps have come down to help. We'll be performing a different ritual than usual.
Oh, you're here already. What do you mean, what am I doing here? Let an Ondal a hand. He's the son of the Hanji County chief, after all. He's in no state to take care of his own village.
Are you also a fool? Helping Ondal the idiot will make you an idiot, too. It's catching.
What did you say, you brat? How could you say such a mean thing about your fellow villager?
Do you know how stupid Ondal is? There was a season when the whole village was starving. By sheer dumb luck, he managed to get some food from the Nampo marketplace, but gave it all away to total strangers. That day, Ondal went without eating and fainted from it. He later woke up, laughing. If that's not a fool, I don't know what is.
Don't speak ill of someone who's not present. He's just too nice for his own good. Ugh, forget it. If you're not gonna help, go train or something.
Oh, this is my responsibility. I can't have you doing it for me. Thank you so much. And don't worry, I will definitely pay off this debt. Ah, you're here! The item... Ah, you're here! The item you requested is ready.
As expected from Ondal. But hey, could you bring it to Nampo next time? As you know, the road to Chimney Day Forest is dangerous. You're the son of the chief. Can't you be escorted?
Who are you? You got feet, don't you? Ondal isn't your servant.
Who am I? Who are you? You're quite rude. Don't you know how close I am with Ondal?
Oh dear. Please don't fight. It's all my fault.
I'll let it slide since Ondal is here. So, what do you say, Ondal? You'll do me this solid, right? Oh, right, Ondal. Not being able to enter Chimney Day Forest makes my lips twitch, and it's real hard to hold in that anger, you know.
Don't worry. Since the Sodion Corps is here, things will get better in no time. I'll come to you then.
Okay, keep your promise. I'm leaving now. See you later.
Yeah, please take care. Thank you for visiting Hanji County. There's a thing, you know. I'll tell you next time when the forest is safe.
Ugh, you moron! Watching you is so frustrating.
Wait, Ondal! Evacuate the villagers, quickly! The Bamboo Legion has attacked!
The Bamboo Legion? Big Bro Dulce, Traveler, please stay close to me!
faced so many Bamboo Legionnaires alone? Impressive. Sorry for being late. I was evacuating the people.
You're more than just an average warrior. Thanks for your help. I'm Gonu of the Saryan Corps.
This is a traveler from Daobo. The traveler came here after hearing the tale of the Tide-Turner flute.
Ah, so the reason for your visit aligns with ours. What an interesting coincidence. If it's okay with you, I'd like to have a talk. Can we find a place to sit, Chief? I will inform my fellow Saryan Corps members of your tale and join you shortly.
Of course. I'll tell my son.
Rumors of your deeds have already spread to Hanji County. They say you swept away the Bamboo Legion.
You were so amazing! Oh, the Saryan Corps is here!
You probably already know about the Tide-Turner flute, and have seen the Bamboo Legion that attacked the village.
Why is the Bamboo Legion attacking Hanji County? I thought the Tide-Turner flute controlled them.
Have you ever heard of the Vault of the Heavens? It is a trove of great treasure in our land. The Tide-Turner flute is among the most valuable of the treasures. However, not long ago, the Tide-Turner flute, which was kept in this great vault, suddenly broke. There were no signs of intrusion, and the cause remains unknown. His Majesty's health is deteriorating. Now this...
Whoever dares to break into the Vault of the Heavens must have some nerve. It's guarded by the Saryan Corps.
I'm guessing that's the case. That's why I came down here right away. There was nothing more to learn from the broken Tide-Turner flute, so I thought the answer would be found at Bekjuk Steel, where the flute was born. However, when I arrived at Hanji County, the village was already severely devastated. I'm afraid that if we focus on investigation, we may not be able to prevent the village from being completely destroyed.
That's why you wanted to talk to us, right? Then leave that to our traveler.
Thanks to the trainees of Hanji County and the Saryan Corps, we were able to hold on. Though I wonder for how much longer. The bigger issue is that the Bamboo Legion is trying to extend their reach to other areas.
I don't understand why the Bamboo Legion is doing this. They swore to protect the country. Can't we request support from the Yongam of the East? The villagers can't live in hiding forever, right? With the Bamboo Legion constantly attacking without warning, people can't get a wink of shut-eye.
I've already been there to see his lordship. I went to let his lordship know what's going on in Hanji County and ask for help. But I guess I ended up saying we would take care of it ourselves.
Wait, Ondar, don't tell me you didn't ask for any reinforcements.
Nope. His lordship cares a lot about the Bamboo Legion's feelings. It would probably make him feel bad if nasty rumors spread. And, you might not know this, but the Bamboo Legion is the pride of Donghae.
What? The Yongam of the East is also acting strange. That can't be as important as saving Hanji County.
Since the Bamboo Legion failed to break through here earlier, they will likely appear in another location soon. We need to head them off, so can you investigate Bekjuk Steel on our behalf? The Bamboo Legion is still an army, and an opportunity arises when their base is empty. You are alone, but your skills are impressive. so it shouldn't be too difficult. Just check on the condition of Bekjuk steel. Since the Tide Turner flute is broken, there may be a clue at the Bekjuk steel as well.
I trust you, Traveler. Oh, Ondan, you go too. You gotta take responsibility for the village.
Just a moment. This place is... Oh, guess the cat's out of the bag. Well, this is the place. I'll show you how it's done. Oh, and by the way...
Hey, Pa! Please stop nagging me to get married! Just let me take care of myself! Why do you keep making me run back and forth? Don't you have feet? Morong, you really love cows, don't you? Great! Then feed them yourself! Old Lady Maya, stop bragging about your grandson! I can't go to the marketplace because your stories last until the sun. Dudong! How can you ask me to deliver a letter to Dalbo? Do I look like your carrier pigeon? Tomb Kebi, I've dug so many graves that I'll end up digging my own before I ever get married!
Ondan, you really have no idea what this place is? Traveler, what should we do? This place is Bekjuk Steel. It's a sacred place. It's where the Tide Turner flute was created, and where you perform rites for the Bamboo Legion. All your bad-mouthing in this sacred place, filled it up with umbral energy.
What? What do you mean by that? A place where you can perform rites? Well, it's been a while, and I've brought other people with lots of complaints, too.
Why on earth did you bring them? Did you even badmouth the king?
Oh, no. Not the king, never. But I did talk bad about the Youngum of the East. What else could I do? People were filling up, full of stress, ready to burst.
As the wails of agony from within the nation persist, we shall raise 10,000 waves to purify this world and usher in a new era. When the Tide Turner flute was in good condition, there were no issues controlling the Bamboo Legion. But these screams were heard by a Bamboo Legion freed from the flute's control.
So, are you saying this is all my fault? Oh, man. What should I do? Please, you have to help me. If my father or the people of the village found out about this...
Even when life gets hard, you can always press on, as long as there's even a faint shimmer of light. But with the Tide Turner flute in disrepair, it's hard to see anything but darkness and shadow. I'm certain that the Bamboo Legion wants to purify the entire world. How about we summon the leader of the Bamboo Legion and have a serious talk with them, Traveler? According to this text, it says that there are lamps that can disperse the umbral energy in Chimney Day Forest. If we light up the lantern and perform the Bekjuk Steel rite, we might be able to summon the leader of the Bamboo Legion. Okay, you light up the lantern, Traveler, and Ondar, get ready to perform the rite. Doesn't it seem like we've returned some of the good energy back to Chimney Day Forest?
I hope the leader of the Bamboo Legion is kind. Think he'll be upset if we summon him?
Onda, you asked us to keep this a secret, didn't you? But now that we've done this, what's the point of talking about it?
Yeah, thank you. How can I repay you?
You don't have to repay me. Just promise me one thing. Don't laugh like an idiot and take care of yourself.
As the waves of agony from within the nation persist, we shall raise 10,000 waves to purify this world and usher in a new era. We are the Bamboo Legion, rising again even in defeat. The cries of the people have reached the heavens.
Bamboo Legion, please stop! Are you not sworn to protect this land? Even though there are dark places, there are still many where the sun shines.
And those rays shine upon a dark soul. Would you call it peace if the cries of the whole nation echo for the sake of that one person? You prove it. I will give you 3 days. Only the sound of truth shall give us rest.
Yeah! Words are things you should always chew on before spitting out. How on earth did you end up doing such a nonsensical thing?
I'm sorry, Father. At first, that place was just a space for me to vent my heartaches. I got so tired of listening to people's complaints, so I just spat them all out in this place.
Well, this is certainly mostly due to the damaged tide turner flute. But your actions didn't help the situation.
I just want everyone to smile and be happy. Father, people always say that they don't receive as much as they give. The Youngum of the East has changed. He is not like he once was. Even when there's nothing left to give, he piles more and more taxes.
My son, there are many things involved in national affairs. What you see is not everything. I believe he has his reasons.
You'd be right if there were only complaints from one or two people. See those stone pagodas? Do you still believe in him now? Pa, I'll find a way to make things right.
I'll consider what you've said. Thank you for letting me know that I may be out of touch.
Nope, nothing comes to mind. Probably because I'm stupid. I don't think they want to just hear it through words alone.
Hey, we should do our best to tell it well, so people see that this world is still one worth living in. But if it is a sound of truth... Oh, music! It's music!
What? Music?
Yeah, there's no need to speak it. Music moves people's hearts.
But is there anyone who can create such sounds?
Wow, Traveler, you are the best. I'm pretty sure Jonghan would gladly lend a hand.
Then I'll send letters to the places where we need help. I've met so many people that I know just about everyone. I'll go send them off. See you there.